In this video, we're going to talk about custom images and how to add them to the remote. It can really take your design straight to the next level. Now, it's also a good opportunity to talk about saving your work. It's very rare for the designer to crash, but when it does, it can lose your progress, so make sure you save frequently. To get started in this video, we're going to be focusing on this Netflix button. You can see that we've created it in the last video, and if you're all caught up, your remote should look just about like mine does here. To start, I'm actually going to take a step back and delete this Netflix text button that we have in place, just by selecting within the outline and pressing the delete key. Next, I'll select the image button control within the control panel and click and drag that into place. As always, I'll get rid of the margins first, and then it's time to search for our image using the ellipses over on the right hand side. Now, if we'd already loaded our image in place, it would be available here in the drop down. However, we don't have an image yet, so we're going to have to go find one for ourselves. The best way to find something simple like a Netflix logo is just to head over to Google. In this case, we'll just type in Netflix logo, and I like to add the word transparent on the back end. This is because I don't want to have a white space around where my background can't flow through the image. In fact, Google Images makes it even easier by adding a transparent background option right into the image search. When clicking on options within Google's image search, we want to try to find one that has these white and gray checkboxes. This indicates transparency built into the image. I also am looking for one that doesn't have a lot of extra space, even if it's transparent, around the edge of the logo. HomeRemote is not an image modification tool, so it's going to be difficult to get rid of this extra space if we don't just do it before we even get the image in place. This would have been a good choice if it had the full image, and we'll keep looking. I've located a good candidate for an image. I'm going to choose this Netflix image here because it's already well trimmed and has transparency in place. I can just select to either view the image or download it directly from here. This is using an add-on through Chrome. If you don't have these buttons visible, you can get that add-on right here. The HomeRemote makes it super easy to get an image into your library. Over on the Explorer, just right-click on the Images folder and select to add an image. From here, we'll select the image we downloaded from the internet. In this case, I renamed mine Netflix. And now it's part of our library and will now show up in this image drop-down option under Value. Now I have my Netflix button, image button in place. The only thing left to do is make sure that the name is correct. And I will also add my margins back. One thing I like to do to keep things organized is to try to keep a left-right, up-down organization. So because this is in the second slot here, I'm going to click and just drag this Netflix button back up to where the original was I deleted at the beginning of this video. And that's it. We've got our first image and it's on our remote. That's basically all there is to it. We can go ahead and run the simulator just to make sure that the button does interact, which it does. And that's all we need to do before start adding commands. We'll see you in the next one.